Livia and her friends all live in the village of Serri in the middle of Sardinia. They belong to a social club dedicated to preserving local traditions.
Sono Livia, oggi sono con le amiche dell'aggregazione sociale di Serri e vi presento i Pitzottis sarresi. Ho tagliato?
Perfetto.
The ladies are using locally milled durum wheat called semola. Today they are making Pitzottis, which is the local name for malloreddus. Pitzottis, however, are made with different coloured doughs. They add roughly 300 grams of flour to each bowl and add a good pinch of salt. They have divided into groups and each is in charge of one colour dough. For a golden dough, ground saffron is dissolved in a little water before it is added to the flour. For the red colour, they add a ladleful of passata and a squeeze of tomato concentrate. For the green dough, the colour is provided by finely ground spinach. And of course, plain water makes a lovely cream-coloured pasta. All these doughs will need varying amounts of water, which is judged by the look and the feel of the pasta. The doughs then have to be kneaded for several minutes until they are smooth. The spinach version is the trickiest because the leaf content makes the dough more fragile.
Io le so fare sin da piccola, però li ho fatti sempre acqua e sale. E qualcuno con lo zafferano, mia mamma ne faceva. Pure di pasta lievitata, però del pane nero, il pane integrale, li faceva il giorno che faceva il pane. Però questi qui li abbiamo fatti già da molti, adesso sarà una ventina d'anni che abbiamo fatto così questa pasta colorata.
The doughs don't need to rest. The ladies can get to work with their gnocchi boards. This is an opportunity for a catch-up as well as to make pasta. The ladies roll chickpea-sized pieces of dough down the grooves to create a ridged curl. In the old days, Pitzottis were made with leftover bread dough. The different colours is something the women decided to do. Meanwhile, Livia is making a sausage sauce to dress the Pitzottis.
Adesso preparo la salsiccia per il sugo. La salsiccia di maiale, il condimento c'ha sale, pepe, aglio e semi d'anice.
These are local 100% pork sausages. She skins then crumbles the meat. She adds a slug of olive oil to the pan, followed by the pork and 2 bay leaves. Livia is keen to involve me in the cooking. While the pork fries, she prepares the saffron. She takes a pinch of saffron threads and wraps them up like an envelope in baking paper. Livia uses a wooden spoon handle to crush the saffron. She then places this packet on a recently switched off, still hot gas hob to warm it. And that's where you put your saffron wrapped up in paper. You just leave it to toast like that. In the old days, they used a hot iron. The result is saffron powder. A pinch goes into the meat. Livia then adds some passata. She gives everything a good stir, covers the pan with its lid and leaves the sauce to simmer for around 20 minutes. Many hands make light work, and the group meet weekly to make pasta in preparation for the feast of Santa Lucia on the 3rd Sunday in September, and you're all welcome to come along. The pasta can dry for a day or two on these cloth-covered trays, or they can be frozen. Livia wants me to check on the seasoning in the sauce.
With the saffron. It's hot.
It's the most beautiful smell, and you get that slightly rusty flavour that kind of weaves its way through the tomato and the sausage. It's absolutely delicious.
Livia adds some of the pitzottis into boiling salted water. They need to cook for around 6 to 7 minutes.
Quanto restano?
Una decina di minuti, neanche forse perché sono freschi. Invece quelli duri vanno anche sui 20 minuti. Adesso pronti.
Livia scoops a mixture of the pasta and sauce into a serving bowl. And then the group all get to try some.
I pizzoti sono conditi con il sugo con la salsiccia, pronti da gustare.
Io ne voglio 2 di numero. Sarei quelle che fanno parte del video. Noi dopo. Io ne voglio 2 di numero. Questo è troppo. Buonissimo.
And I have to have some more. It's delicious.
Senti un po' il gusto della salsiccia. È diverso col pecorino, vero?
Complimenti, signore. Complimenti.
Buon appetito e grazie, signore. Click subscribe for regular helpings of pasta grannies. And come back next week when Rosetta makes a macaroni dish typical of the town of Bobbio in northern Italy.
Buoni?